This one video we are going to talk about an ideal offer for your students. Now this might, I'm kind of planning to keep it a short video to give a surface level idea. I'm not going to details of it because details is something that I've created for 6 hours of a course. But this video is not going to be probably not even 6 minutes. Let's see how it goes because this I'm just going to give you the gist of it because I have created something. I cannot be covering. I don't have the time duration to cover something of 6 hours in 6 minutes. But I'm just going to give you a surface level. How can you create an ideal stack, ideal offer for your students? When you know that, you'll be able to see. When you know and understand this and implement this, it's going to be so very impactful for you because that's how things goes in the online world. You just need to have that tactical part of it. It's all about 3S, right? It's all about the structure, steps and sequence. Structure, steps and sequence. When the moment you have those 3 things in place, the life is going to be easy. So why am I juggling with so many books? This book is with a, you see this part, the BGA, this the last section, that is the topic slate. This is the course that I recorded, the core product design, from where I'm extracting this small piece of content for you and giving it for you for free. Don't tell to the members of Academy Fund Sellers, I'm giving it for you free. But again, what they got is 6 hours of content. You can see the intensity of creating the course. I'm just giving a surface level of things that you need to be having so that you get an idea of how things work and how things have to go. It's not going to be easy. It's never made easy. But it's worth it. Towards the end of any journey, it's worth it. Now that brings us to, thank you so much for joining this one video. I completely forgot to welcome, and we are going to dive down into 3 parts. There are going to be 3 levels of your courses. Level 1 and level 2 and level 3. You can have even more levels, like it doesn't matter, like the more people want to learn from you. Again, levels are more on the lines of an upsell. The bigger, the better version of any product that you have. For example, if I'm selling you a pen, okay, the upsell is, okay, I'm going to give you 2 red pens. Okay, the third level can be, I'm going to give you 2 red pens, 2 black pens, 2 blue pens. If I want to customize for you, if you have the requirement of, I don't want red pens, but then I want green pen and orange pen and a purple pen along with 2 black pens, that is going to be a customized version level 5. I'm going to price, because now I'm going to do the hard work, get the pens from so many different places, put it in a package, I'm going to give it to you. Now, level 1, level 2, level 3, it can go in that way. It's all about obsessing and understanding the psychology of it. So your courses ideally are divided into 3 categories. The B, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to write it over here. I know B, G, and A. Okay. Now, what do you mean by BGA? BGA is, say, this is going to be a level 1. This is going to be your level 2. That's supposed to be, and this is going to be a level 3. Okay. Basics, game plan, action. Basics, game plan, and an action. You can have bigger levels over there. That's not the context of this one video. But then you have basic level. If you want to teach someone calligraphy, or you want to teach someone sign language, it's a basic version of it. You want to teach someone algebra, you want to teach someone ABCD, there's a basic version of it. There is the game plan version of it, the medium version of it, there's an advanced version of it. You divide everything into 3 categories. So level 1, level 2 and level 3. So level 1 talks about an ideal offer. We are not going to dive into it, but then an ideal offer for your level 1 is, you have a main course that talks about what you're going to sell, what you're going to teach them. For example, if you want to teach them algebra, okay, I have zero idea about algebra. Okay, main course, the theory part of it, not the practical version of it, but the theory part of it. Like, what are the things that I need to be knowing? What are the essential things that I need to be knowing? What are the checklists that I need to be knowing before even getting into algebra? Because if I don't know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, algebra जाएगा ही नहीं अंदर. If I don't know plus minus, algebra completely alien. So I need to have a checklist of things. I need to be knowing something. Now, if I want to learn calligraphy, I need to know how to hold the pen. I need to know how to write. Oh, okay, I need to know the way I should be writing. I need to know some language. Okay, calligraphy is not just in one language. If you're teaching calligraphy in Turkish language, I should be the basics version of it, I should be knowing the language. I should be writing it. I should be practicing it. So the basic version of it. And the basic version of it, you have the theory part of it in the main course. You have the theory part of it. Let's say the foundation things that you need to be doing, the foundation things that people need to be learning before even getting into the campus, so that you're giving an idea. Let's say let's say an example of this one video. This one video, see for an example, now we have got a course of 6 hours. That's advanced version of it. Now this is not even going to go beyond 12 minutes, because I just want you to learn about, okay, this is how the journey is. This becomes as a theory part of it. This becomes as this small micro element of 6 hours. I cannot even start competing with 6 hours with 12 minutes of a video. No matter how much value I give in like 12 minutes, it's not even going to get close to 6 hours, because you see the time difference. That's advanced version of it. This is the basic version of it. Okay. An ideal offer, like coming back to an ideal offer. You have a main course. You've got a bonus. You can have 2 bonuses, you can have 3 bonuses, you can have 4 bonuses. You can have like, this main course can have like just 7 videos here that you talk about. Your bonus one can be of like 3 videos you talk about. Bonus like in total you can have just like 25 videos overall, and divide them into courses, because that's how the bundle psychology works. If you want to sell something, the moment they register for your webinar, the moment you register for your workshop, okay, I have registered for learning calligraphy, and if you offer me free, I'm going to register for it in your landing page. The moment I register, what happens? You're taking me to an upsell page. Okay, not 5,000 rupees. I'm going to sell it for you 100 rupees, 200 rupees, 500 rupees, not beyond 500 rupees or 600 rupees, because you just want to get people into your community so that they can learn from you, they can experience, and they can learn and grow. Okay, that is the whole goal of it. It's like basics covered. Like you have like one main course, 2, 3. It's like these are the checklists that you need to have. You need to get into the game plan of it. The level 2 talks about the level 2. Level 1 is level 2 talks about, okay, level 2 is more on the lines of game plan. You are giving them game plan, okay, to even start writing and practicing calligraphy. You need to be having these equipments. You need to make sure that you are committed to it. You need to be sure that you are giving this amount of time to it. You need to be sure, you need to be having these pens with you, these books with you. You need to be investing in so many things, so that you have, in short, you are giving them the game plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. It's like, okay, say for example, if you're teaching someone business, they need to be knowing about selling, they need to be knowing about marketing, they need to be knowing about pricing, they need to be knowing about, like, how can I add bonus, how can I communicate with people, the terminology that I use. If you buy from me, should not be the version of it. When you buy from me, should be the version of it. It's like, okay, like there's a huge psychological shift when you move from if, it's like, okay, you're not even caring about people. And when you use the word terminology called but in the conversation, keep the great things after but and the bad things before but. If you have good things before but, and when you talk about bad things, good things after, bad things after but, what happens is, it's like a whole psychological shift that happens, which we don't want anyway. Like, we want people to get converted so that I can sell you something, you get inside the community, and I'm going to make you better version, help you record better, help you get a great hairstyle, help you have the great lighting of your camera recording, help you become the great at drawing parrot or something like that. Nephew's drawing, I kept it beside me. I want to share. My sister has to stick this, so I just kept it so that I'm reminded of it, like I have to give it to her. Anyways, so level 2 is more on the lines of game plan. In level 2, now this is going to be a good product. This is going to be a long product. This thing that I mentioned about 6 hours, now that's the game plan. That's like the core business game plan that we have in the Academy of Art Scientists. 6 hours of content is this. Like, this is how you build something. Okay. And I'm not asking you to record for 6 hours, but then every tactical step is there present. Every tactical step is like, how can you create a product? How can you create a service? How can you create something in depth so that it becomes a long-term, like very long-term thought of a thing. Now, then ideal stack over here, you're going to charge good money for this. Like for example, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000. How is that? Main course. You have a main course. Like, you sell the main course. You have bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3. Here you can have a mastermind, a live call you can offer to people. Okay, I am going to do a specific call with the community members. I'm going to share my knowledge with you. I'm not going to take Q&A in that session, but I'm going to share my value with you. Point number 1. You can have another session as an upsell. Okay, We just have dedicated 45 to 60 minutes of Q&A session on this day of the week. So you are having two products now. One product is I completely come with a new topic and help you out with this one. It's like a small workshop on a weekly basis, different topics. One is, as this is going as a bonus, one is the live session that I'm doing, Q&A sessions. If you have got any questions regarding this one thing, I'm all here to help you out. We've got like pre-recorded courses, main course, pre-recorded courses, bonus one, pre-recorded courses, bonus two. You've got live classes, teaching them something. You've got live classes, Q&A sessions. You've got recorded versions of these two as an archive version of it. You've got like so many things. If you want to do free one-to-ones, put it as a bonus. You want to do paid one-to-ones, put it as a bonus. You want to do a workshop that you're planning to do in like next 2 weeks, coming 2 weeks, so that you can gather a lot of people from your webinar, great. Put that as a bonus. When you keep on adding things in a bonus, what happens is that's an ideal stack that you're creating. 10 minutes. We'll wrap it up in the next 3 minutes. What happens? Main course, bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3. So an ideal version of it is level main course. There are 3 bonuses to it. So there are total 4 courses. That is the pre-recorded version of it. You can add 2 to 3 live classes, and whatever live class you're doing, record it and put that in an archive. So it becomes it's a whole bundle of 7 to 10 courses in the whole nutshell. If you're selling it for 5,000, you can do the math and see how can you put the pricing stack. We're not talking about price tag, but you can see how can you put the price tag and see how big an offer can be, and you can batch it down. Level 3 that we're talking about, the actions part we discussed. Level 3 is it's an upper level product. People have learned basics from you. People have set the whole idea of, okay, now I'm ready to learn calligraphy to the T. Now I'm ready to learn algebra to the T. So I've got all the equipments, all the books, all the guidebooks, all the questions paper, all the model papers with me. I've got all the books, I've got all the pens, I've got all the gear to work out, I've got all the things that I should be waiting for the swimming that you're going to teach me. I've got all the tools, I've created all the courses that you asked me to create, I've recorded all the courses. Now what is to be done? Game plan. The action plan is, okay, you get into the market. You start writing things down. You start doing things. You get into the action mode of it. You get into the implementation mode of it. The preparation is done. The exploring done. You are going to get into the implementation part of it. Level 3 talks about it's everything related to action. Main course, a recorded course. Main course is a recorded course. A bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3. These 3 can be recorded courses. Now, when I say the Academy of Art Science, additional science, these 3 has to be recorded courses, which will help you in this one part. For example, one of the things that I have in the artist challenge, the artist cabinet, is okay, you do this and build the website. Okay, we have got another specific thing as a bonus where I talk in depth about the knowledge and experience that you need to be having to build a website. It's easy. You can create a website in like 20 minutes, say 30 minutes. But what are the things that you need to be having to build a website? That goes as a bonus, like in depth. Here we just cover it up in 15 minutes. Like do this. Okay, boom, great. But the bonus talks about in-depth stuff. The bonus talks about the wide angle of things. You might not need it if you already have the knowledge of it. But if you don't have the knowledge of it, it helps you easier. It helps you smooth. For example, if you want to get 6-pack abs, for example. We all have goals, right? Fitness goals. We all have goals. We all have dreams and wishes and goals. Okay. 30-day challenge talks about that thing. The level 3 talks about 6-pack challenge. Okay. For 6-pack challenge, what are the things that I should be eating? Bonus 1. What are the things that I should not be eating? Bonus 2. What are the things that I should be, the places that I should be visiting? The card is like, what are the things that I should be wearing and equipment I should be having? So all cool things that everything that's not other than everything that helps you smoothen the process of getting those 6-pack abs goes as a bonus over here. An ideal pack of the main course, bonus 1, bonus 2, bonus 3, recorded versions of it. Then you have a specific mastermind with this category, because now they have invested a lot of money in you. They have invested good amount of money in you. So they need to be talking to you. They have questions. Now they have different sort of questions than the previous levels. Because now they are learning things, exploring, they are implementing. Now when they are implementing something, they need to ask you so that you can solve their problem immediately, and whatever they're learning, it just fixes that one smaller thing very quickly. So you have masterminds for them, the live calls. With this mastermind, what comes what? An archive of it. a mastermind and an RP role. So if you want to do 1-2 months with them as well, let's say that you can charge for this 1-2 months because they're in an upper level program, or you can do it for free for a couple of months of your launch of that program, then you can get experience, learn the pattern of it, create the bonuses of it. Like you can do anything of it. Like you can have bonuses, you can have all the guidebooks, the worksheets, the Excel files, add the strategy sheets, everything goes as a bonus over here because these are additional benefits they're going to get. That brings us to the conclusion of this video. We recorded for say 15 minutes, and I know 6 hours is a huge amount of context or a huge amount of in-depth way of doing things. This is just a surface level, just scratching the surface, and I was planning to keep it like 7 to 10 minutes. It doubled it up. Thank you so much for making this one video. Me just stopping a part of your day. I'm going to see you in another exciting video. Go do make all these cool things, make this cool ideal offer stack, so that the one thing that you need to be knowing before closing this video is an ideal offer stack. We are adding so much of value to people, so we have benefits so much of people, so then the credibility, even if you don't have certificates, even if you don't have degrees, like it doesn't matter in today's world. You need to be having experience of it. Forget about even experience. Experience is a plus point. What is not a plus point, what is like where people can trust you, is the level of knowledge you have. Okay, I'm going to help you with this one thing. Do you have, if I do this, am I going to get the result? It is in that way. Like you don't even have to have experience of it. You need to have that knowledge with you, and you just have to craft that knowledge into an ideal offer, give out to people, get people inside the community, start transforming them, start working on them and helping them get results. Instead of just helping and adding value, you focus completely on giving them results. That brings us to the conclusion of this one. Thank you so much. I am going to see you in another exciting video.
يا صاحي كي تستريح وبث الدنيا